Welcome, King Lizzard, PlayStation 4 and Driveclub Race Club Challenges. This is a BAC mono I'm driving. Not very well, given I've just gone off track. So in-car view for the first attempt. Well, we give it a couple of attempts because you're normally going to get your better attempt on the second run through. Oh, that was close. So we've been playing a bit more Driveclub, getting a few more videos up for the channel. Decided to do some of these club race challenge series races. Just find them a bit more interesting than the time trials, and they're probably a hell of a lot more interesting for you guys to watch too, other than me shooting around a circuit with not much else on the track. It's a fantastic game, just love it to bits. Been playing it lots and lots and lots, on and off. Amongst other games, I've been playing lots of Forza Horizon 2 recently as well. Also been playing, as I'm sure many of you have, the free Forza Horizon 2 presents Fast and Furious, which is a nice addition, especially as a freebie. Plenty of oh my god, kind of brake tested me, that guy kind of flew at the top of the car. Shit. It's not how I like to get ahead, as you know, but unfortunately I couldn't do a lot about that one. Oh dear. So, currently in second position. It's a fast old car, this fast old track. Quite technical track though in places. Got some real serious straights on it though. These cars have just whipped me. A bit more speed ability than I've got. Oh, that aerial might have been on my outside then. He's on the grass if he wasn't. Didn't feel me hit him, he might have just steered wide. There he is. Seems to have a bit more oomph than my BAC mono, which is going to give me problems in terms of getting this position I want. Whoa! But they're slowing me down on some of these corners. I need to get myself out in front. There we go. And hopefully lap 3 I'll get a nice fast time. Beautiful track. This is the AHR track, if I haven't mentioned already. So we're into lap 3 here. Really looking forward to Project Cars now. Obviously I was looking forward to it in April, but that's not going to happen now, just like it didn't happen in November and March. However, we've been assured that we're going to get it in May now, so let's hope that is the case. Some good news, if you're not aware, the Project Cars game will actually get free car DLC every month. So doesn't mean of course that we'll get all DLC free, it just means we'll get some car DLC. Now whether that's one car, 2 cars or all cars, I don't know. But there'll be some goodwill gesture there for the number of delays that we've encountered as gamers, which is nice that they're doing something to say sorry and all that for the delays and stuff. Probably stuff that was already in the game anyway they were going to charge us for, I expect, but either way it's a nice gesture to get something for free. It's pretty rare these days. At one time it was the norm. You get a game release, you get some extra content come out a few months later. If it was, you know, a big chunk of campaign or maps for multiplayer, there we go, that's end of free laps. I'll get back to that in a minute. That's the end of free laps. So I wasn't happy enough with the first one, so I went into a second one. This one I thought I'd show you guys some external view of me racing this club race challenge on AHR. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, you know, DLC, you know, pretty much chargeable was normally multiplayer maps, because it was something that, you know, people chose to do outside of the game. A lot of the achievements in the very early days of next gen consoles like the 360 and the PS3 didn't really have much in the way of achievements aimed at online play. It was kind of something that people, you know, either did or didn't do, and they figured it was player choice, so they didn't tie any achievements to it really. Obviously now that's very different. A lot of people play games because of online, and obviously are with these, you know, a lot of new titles like Destiny, Evolve, Titanfall. You know, you're forced to go online whether you want to play online or not. Not everyone likes that, but that's the way a lot of these games developers are going, is forcing players to play online all the time. And I'm not personally sure that's the right decision. I prefer to have the choice as opposed to, you know, constantly being stuck online. Evolve does actually have a choice, which is nice, unlike Titanfall. But you know, the old days you kind of got content, and you know, you didn't have to pay for everything, whereas now it's, you know, you pay for everything, and it's okay, it's your choice if you do that. But quite a lot of these newer games, if you don't do that, you land up with quite a what's the word? Quite a shallow game experience, because a lot of the game isn't there. It's stripped out for DLC at a later date. I honestly feel that Destiny was a game, you know, you've probably heard me rant about Destiny before, but I do feel severely cheated with Destiny. One, it's not anywhere near as big as it should have been. Two, stuff we're getting as DLC now should be stuff we're given, not stuff that we're charged ridiculous amounts of money for. $35.99 for, you know, a couple of downloads. Crazy pricing. And Bungie have, you know, they're in my bad books right now, and I don't think I'll be buying any more Bungie games moving forward. They've done me wrong on this deal. Not only did they do specific content for PlayStation, I didn't own this PlayStation 4 at the time, I do now, but in addition to that, obviously they've done all this stuff with DLC that I don't particularly agree with. I mean, Destiny is a good game, but it's kind of a bit of a love-hate relationship. There's a lot of things that aren't right about it. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now, get back on with this race. So I'm into lap 3 here, pushing as hard as I can in my BAC mono. And nice cut across. You can slip right across that section if you get it right. You don't have to slow down much at all. Literally a very minor roll and then back on the accelerator. This one you do need to do a fair bit of braking for. And then roll around if you get it right. You see, I did a little bit too much and went on the grass, and then tried to accelerate out too quickly, which is why I went into that skid. So currently on 3 minutes 30 odd seconds. I need 4 minutes 12 to beat, and the best is 3:56. Gone wide on that grass. That was a bad move. That'll cost me a couple of seconds. Plus all this sliding and stuff's costing me time as well. Okay. 4:03. We're coming up to the finish. 7, 8, 9. 4:09. So I made an improvement on my time. See what that's put me on the boards. Where am I overall? That's put me in 6th place. That's acceptable. Well, thanks for watching. I'll be back again soon with more gaming action on King Lizzard's Game Lounge. Remember to rate and subscribe.